Powerball fever is gripping the U.S. Long lines are commonplace across the country right now as players prepare for tonight's big drawing. Some folks are even going door to door to put together a neighborhood pool, some even townwide pools for their chance at the record $1.5 billion jackpot. And according to lottery officials, some 370,000 tickets were being sold every minute last night.
Just crazy. So if you were to win the Powerball, how much money would you actually take home here in New York State?
And the big question is, what could you buy with all of that money?
We did some math and went shopping on your suggestions.
To start off, we consulted our tax expert, Dennis Fagan, to find out how much Uncle Sam would be taking from your winnings if you won the full $1.5 billion and took the lump sum. After New York state and federal taxes, you've got $480 million. Cue the shopping spree. What would you buy?
Houses.
How many?
Many as I can buy.
Not only could you buy a house, you could buy the most expensive one listed in our area.
I only found one other property in the multiple listing service that was close to this price.
The 6,000 square foot horse property in Schuylerville is listed at just under $13 million, and you'd have enough to buy it 40 times over. Thinking about a new car with your new money?
It's a special order. They only made about 50 of these cars.
This one's nicknamed the Batmobile. At $175,000 a pop, you could purchase about 2,800 of them.
Think of the most extravagant thing you could buy.
Channel 6 News.
Okay, you want your own local news station? You got it. With TV stations our size going for around $50 million, you could buy a handful.
Well, I'd certainly have to buy a new fishing boat.
Fishing boat? How about a yacht you can swim off of, sleep in, and land a helicopter on? You could afford about 6 of those. And you want to be famous when you take your friends sailing?
I'm going to be richer than Jay-Z, wouldn't I?
You would, only if Jay-Z and Beyonce split up. Together, they're reportedly worth about $900 million. But hey, you wouldn't be too far behind.
Now remember, this is all based on the lump sum, which most winners take. And with the lump sum, you really only get $930 million before taxes. The $1.5 billion is how much you'd get because of interest if you took the money over 29 years. A lot of people don't realize that. So you don't really get 1.5. And if you would like to watch the drawing tonight, watch CBS 6 News tonight at 11 o'clock right here. We'll be the only local station broadcasting it. We'll have full coverage right here.
Not to thumb my nose at $500 million, but it's surprising that you only get a third of it, really, when you're walking away with the jackpot.
Well, you know, the government needs their take.
That's right. Really, though, and we were talking about this, after, like, I don't know, 10 million, 20 million, it's just abstract, right? It's like Monopoly money. You couldn't spend it.
Talking to people, yeah, you can't even think of what to buy because when you don't have that much money, you're not thinking about, you know, a yacht or anything.
I think I would preventatively replace my hot water heater. That's the only thing I've got on my list right now, and I think I'd be able to easily do that.
Yeah.
Save the rest for a rainy day kind of thing.
Barry